Hey guys, welcome back to school. Alright, so it's Monday. This is Math Notes. What we're going to be doing, if you watched the preview video, and I hope you did, if you haven't, pause this, go back and watch it. It tells you exactly what we're going to be doing, and it also gives you a real quick review on regrouping, especially when it comes to addition and subtraction. So today, for Monday, we're going to be starting off. Okay? We are going to make sure we understand these things and we can master them because, like I said earlier, if we cannot master simple addition and subtraction, we cannot master multiplication and division. So we got to make sure we're getting this right. Okay? So let's look at Monday's work. So this is your video notes. Now with your video notes, I'm going to do part of it and then you have to do the rest. Now, when I say do the rest, that means you have to completely answer the problems, and that's what I'm going to be looking for when you turn this packet in. When you turn this in, you're turning this in on the 21st. So when you turn this in, this is what I'm going to be looking for to make sure you answered. Okay? Now, when we regroup, remember, okay, you are carrying over the base 10 number. For example, you have 499 plus 904. I do not like how they wrote these, the larger numbers on the bottom, but I can't, be choosy. So what I have right here, everything is lined up. The ones place, the tens place, and the hundreds place. That is how it has to be. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It has to be lined up. So, right here, I have 9 plus 4, and that's 13. I cannot put the 13 down there. So I put the 1, which is the 3, and the number in the ones place, and I kick up the 1 that's in the tens place. Because I cannot go over 1 digit per place. So I put the number in the ones place here, and I kick up the tens place up there, each and every time. Now, what I do is I'm simply going to add this in with the numbers I'm adding. So 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19. Or if you wanted to do 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 9 is 19. That is fine. So I'm going to put the 9 here, because it's in the ones place, and kick up the 1 because it's in the tens place. Okay? So I have 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 9 is 14. And since this is the last number, I can just write the number out. So 1,493. Same thing goes for everything we do from this point on this page. 883 plus 973. I'm going to add my ones, and they equal 6. I don't have to regroup here. I have 8 plus 7, or it's actually kind of like 80 plus 7, which gives me 15. Okay? So I put the 5 down and bump up the 1. So 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 9 is 18. Now if you notice, I'm putting my commas in where they go. The third number from the back, it's every third number. 1, 2, 3, comma, and it goes 1, 2, 3, comma. It's each period in a way. I have 322 plus 960, like we just did. The numbers are lined up. We're going to work with our ones first, and 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 9 is 12. Okay, 260 plus 266. 0 plus 6 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. So like I did before, I'm going to drop the number in the ones place, which is the 2, and kick up the tens place. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5. Okay, 236 plus 865. We're going to, once again, we are going to add the ones place. I have 6 plus 5 equals 11. So I have here the 1, and I'm going to carry the 1 in the tens place. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 6 is 10. Drop my 0, kick up the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 8 is 11. All right, now, that's the first line. You have to do the next two. I better be able to read your answers. If I can't, you will be redoing it. You will have commas in your answers. Remember, that's every third digit. You have a comma. And you won't go over 1,000. So if you have 4 numbers, it goes after that first number. So I need to be able to read it. You need to have your commas. Okay, everything's already lined up for you. So basically, you just have to go at it. Okay, so that's for your addition. Subtracting. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we have some smaller numbers. We're going to start off small because we still have some people who are having trouble with regrouping when it comes to subtracting. And I hope the video I did earlier, if you watched it, please, if you didn't, go back and rewatch it. If I knew how to put in a link, I would, but I don't. So, actually, I think I probably do. But anywho, all right. So when you are regrouping, you're basically borrowing part of that number. So for example, up here, I'm going to do it down here because I got plenty of space. Okay, I'm going to use purple for my tens and black for the ones. Okay, so I'm going to use lines and dots. So when I have like this right here, 83, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know how much it's killing me not to put a line through the 4, like the 5? Okay. And then I have 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now, and then I'm taking away 39. All right, so I have 83 minus 39. I have to take over here 9 away from 3. 1, 2, 3. I can't do it. So I have to go over here to the neighbor, okay, and borrow it. Okay, so that 10 goes away. And it gets broken up over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I should have 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Now I can subtract 9. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So take that whole line out. 7, 8, 9. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay, how do I know it's right? Well, let's check it. Okay, can't do that. Borrow turns into a 7. That's 13. 4, 4. That's basically all you're doing, guys. That's all we have to do. So like right here, I have 60 minus 44. I cannot take 4 away from 0 because there's nothing there to take away. So I'm going to go borrow from my neighbor, which is 60. The 6 turns into a 5. And this right here turns into a 10. Okay, normally I would put the thing up there beside it, but it's squishy and I can't do it. So 10 minus 4 is 6. Then 4 from 5 is 1. And remember, how do we check this? You add your answer to the bottom number. And 44 plus 16 is 60. Okay, I have 68 minus 20. 8 minus 0 is 8. 6 minus 2 is 4. See, you don't have to regroup every time. 89 minus 27. 7 from 7 take away 9 is 2. And then 2 from 8 is 6. Okay, 62 minus 12. 2 minus 2 is 0. 6 minus 1 is 5. Okay, now remember, you won't have to regroup on every problem, but there are problems that you do have to regroup. So on those, take your time. Make sure you do it correctly. If you need to go back and watch the video, please do. All right, now the time we have all been waiting for, the multiplication. This is something that we are drastically needing to work on. I am surprised at the amount of, what's a word I can use? The lack of knowledge when it comes to multiplication facts. We have some people that when we are giving them a 2-minute quiz, the 2-minute drills, and it's literally taking them longer than 15 minutes to do what should be done in 2 minutes. You need to know your facts just like you know your name. Okay? Just like that. Now, regrouping, I hit the thing. Regrouping in multiplication is very similar to regrouping in addition. You just kick the number up and add it to your answer. So, for example, I have 6 times 3. You should already know on the top of your head, 6 times 3 is 18. So I'm going to drop the number in the ones place because remember, I can only put one digit in a place value at a time and kick up the 1. Okay, so now I'm going to go 3 times 8 is 24 plus 1 is 25. Now this is why when we add, I prefer to, like right here, if we were adding this, 8 plus 3 is 11, I leave the 1 alone and I go 1 plus 2, 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11. And then 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 1 is 17. Because I have people who get over here and who want to add the 1 to the 8 and get 9. And that's not going to give you the answer. This 1 gets added in. It doesn't get multiplied. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and multiply these two together, and then you add. Multiply, and then you add. Multiply, then you add. So 68 times 9. 8 times 9 is 72. So I'm going to drop the 2 and kick up the 7 because the 7 is in the tens place. So I'm going to kick it up. Okay? So now I'm going to say 6 times 9 is 54. But that's not it. I have to add this little 7 up here. So 54 plus 7, let's see, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. I did touch math, or that dot math, whatever it's called. See, this goes on every time. Multiply, then you add it. 6 times 7 is 42. I drop the 2 because it's in the ones place. Carry the 4 up. Now I multiply 7 times 7, which is 49. 49 plus 4, 50, 51, 52, 53. And that 5, I apologize. This is why y'all write in pencil. Okay? And I'm writing sideways, so it's kind of, that's no excuse. Okay. Anyway, 28 times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. So I'm going to drop that 0 because it's in the ones place. Kick up the 4. And then 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 4 is 14. Same thing here. 2 times 2 is 4. I don't have to bring anything over. And then 4 times 2 is 8. Now this is something you should remember from 4th grade. But we still have people who are struggling with it. So I want you to do the next 10. Try your best. And I'll talk to y'all later. Stay out of trouble. See you later.